So that is a device that we have used, and through that we are saying a big story. What excites me that I am getting to say a new story. I don't need stars, but I need a particular actor for that role. 10% actor भी होगा तो 100% मैं उसको बना दूंगा, because I do lot of workshops.
मुझे लगा था ये राज दुनिया के सामने लाना मेरी जिम्मेदारी है, but it doesn't matter anymore.
क्योंकि इस शहर में सबके अपने सीक्रेट्स हैं।
सच है कि इन घने पहाड़ों में एक हैवान रहता है।
वुड ओरिजिनल्स की एक ऐसी सीरीज जिसने मचा दी है सनसनी अमंग द ऑडियंस और हर कोई जानना चाहता है इसके बारे में ज्यादा से ज्यादा। वेल वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सीरीज कैंडी, जिसे डायरेक्ट किया है आशीष शुक्ला ने, और आज हमारे साथ वो जुड़ने जा रहे हैं टू गिव अस मोर डिटेल्स अबाउट द सीरीज। सो विदाउट फर्दर अडू लेट्स गेट कनेक्टेड। वेलकम टू टेली चक्कर सर। As I have seen your trailer and it's been very interesting, very secretive fights, ambitions and a lot of stuff in the trailer already. So it's a very intriguing trailer. Would you like to tell us about the series Candy?
So Candy is a kind of a cross-genre show, and it has like a whodunit, and there is a boy is dead in a school, and there is supernatural. It is a small town story, and it also deals a lot with pop culture. That's why when you see the trailer, you will see that it has a lot of colors, and a lot of things that it deals with.
Yeah.
So yeah, and as far as Candy, the name of the theme is concerned, so as you will understand from the trailer itself that it is about this particular drug that is a candy that is being distributed in school, and it is being laced with the drug. So that is a device that we have used, and through that we are saying a big story. So the show is not only about any drug, the show is about a lot of things. That is about humans, that is about parents, that is about small town, and how their humanity or conscience changes as a kid dies in that town.
So I just wanted to know, while directing the series, there was any thought process, like any kind of back in the mind that how would the audience react to it, or what genre it is being set for? Maybe the youth or the people in middle of the age or anything like that.
Yeah, so as I said, it's a young show. So obviously, because there is a school, there are teenagers, and we have this young set of characters. So it is a show about youth mainly. What excites me that I am getting to say a new story rather than thinking about how it will be perceived initially. So when I come on board on any show that I do, I get excited by a story. That is very important for me. A story that was written by the writers Debojit and Agrim, that itself was so exciting and unique and not done before, that I got hooked to it, and I said that I want to do this. Yeah, then while making it, then we started thinking how to keep it accessible. So we never went overboard with in telling that it should get so complicated and in a bizarre zone that people start getting alienated from it. So it was very important that however urban or say new thematic or topic it has, the story needs to be very classic and Indian, so that audience can understand what is being said, rather than decoding things all the time. So there are things where you'll have to do the 2+2. But yes, the story is quite accessible and you will enjoy the novelty of it.
So how was it working with Richa Chadha and Ronit ji, and also with the young set of people?
So Richa is an old friend. So Richa I know since the last 13 years, because we started almost together. I was doing this film called Devdi, and I met Richa there because she was being auditioning for one of the characters, and she was almost finalized, and then it somehow didn't work out. But since then we knew each other, and I was wanting to work with her in future, and this was one opportunity that I got, and I grabbed her that this is the role and I want you to do it. And no one else could have done it as good as Richa, because Richa is lady cop in her head. And Ronit, working with Ronit was a dream. I am a fan, and I always wanted to work with him. And it was kind of an opportunity that I got to work with Ronit, and I wanted to get the best out of it, and I wanted to see him do something new that he has not done before, all those kind of things, and we both had fun doing it. And young kids, obviously, because I like working with young actors. Even in my last shows, I have worked with a lot of young actors, and I like the kind of submission they have, freedom I get to explore them or use them or manipulate them to get my characters out, and they are ready for it. So yeah, it's always good and refreshing to have these young bunch of actors and working with them. Yes.
So my next question to you is that जैसे हालांकि हमने सारे आपके जितने भी अभी तक सीरीज आई हुई है अनदेखी देखा हुआ है, so इसमें एक बहुत इंट्रिगिंग चीज रहती है आपकी कास्ट. So what is the main criteria or what is the main thing behind approaching the cast or finalizing the cast?
So yeah, I am a sucker for cast. So मेरे लिए एक अच्छी कास्ट ना बहुत जरूरी है, चाहे अनदेखी हो, बहुत बहुत सम्मान हो, या कैंडी हो, या मेरे आने वाले जो भी शो है. So cast is one I want, and I fight for getting some actor. I don't need stars, but I need a particular actor for that role. Even if I have a havaldar in a set, or even a bypasser or a villager who has a line to say, he needs to be an actor. अगर वो 10% actor भी होगा तो 100% मैं उसको बना दूंगा, because I do lot of workshops, readings, mock shoots with them, to get, and I will sit with the actors whether he has a small role or a big role, explain to him and go about it. So yeah, and one thing that I believe in, that for any show, if your cast is good and if your cast is sorted and there are good performers, your half job is done. So even if you don't have a lot of money to do a show, and if it's not looking very rich or whatever, but if the story is being said the way it's supposed to be by the cast, your half job is done. So yes,
there have been many experiences, like there must be a moment on the set. Which one would be the most memorable that you're not gonna forget ever on the set of Candy?
There are many, but yeah, once I fell on set and a kind of almost dislocated my shoulder.
Oh my god.
Like ripped, on the set, because I was losing light and I was running on set and I got tripped from the trolley cable. That's the electrical wire, it's a electrical wire, and I got tripped and I fell on my shoulder. That was one thing which happened, because of which I had to wear a sling. That was one, but I would say the best experience is Nainital itself, where we shot. So Nainital is one location which is been shot before, but it's not been explored the way it is supposed to be, because it's not very, very shooting friendly. So we had many challenges, but we tried to shoot in Nainital as much as possible. So if you'll see the show, you will see a lot of Nainital, and we stayed in Nainital for a very, very long time. So that itself was an experience. So from snow to cold to shooting at night till morning in a jungle, everything was an experience, and we were like family. And I went there with my family, and we were staying in this hotel, and because we stayed there for almost 45 days, the whole set became very, very emotional when we were leaving the hotel. We had this kind of relationship among the crew itself, that everybody got very emotional when they were leaving the city.
So sir, I had an interview with Manu ji also. So उन्होंने बताया था स्नो का किस्सा, कि जिस दिन शूट होना था उस दिन स्नो नहीं पड़ी थी, लेकिन उसके बाद जो सीन के लिए important थी snow. लेकिन उसके अलावा so would you like to elaborate on that? As a director, did you felt कि यार इस दिन snow गिरनी चाहिए थी?
यार देखो, ये तो वो भी आज के जमाने में कोई प्रेडिक्ट नहीं कर सकता कि स्नो किस दिन गिरेगी, and it's a gamble that you imagine कि स्नो गिर जाएगी किसी दिन और आपको उसी दिन स्नो चाहिए और आपको स्नो में ही शूट करना है, and we gambled, because what happens when you make a schedule of a shoot, it is very much dependent on dates of the act. So we had certain dates and we thought कि चलो इस date को सारा permutation combination लगा दिया कि शायद ठंडी बहुत ज्यादा होने वाली है, और in that month we thought कि snow तो होगी उस दिन, और वही हुआ कि लेकिन snow हुई, थोड़ी कम हुई, थोड़ा ऊपर हुई, वो चीज रह गई, तो उस दिन snow नहीं पड़ी, जिस दिन हम लोग चाहते थे, एंड फाइनली वो सीक्वेंस फिर हमको कहीं और ही शूट करनी पड़ी बाद में जाके.
Sir, as we have been looking at the crisis, the situation is pandemic situation. A lot of losses happening to the production houses and to the directors and for the films also. So how did it affect y'all? Because you guys also shot it in the pandemic.
We were fortunate enough that we shot the show right before the second wave. I remember I had like 1 day shoot remaining that we thought we'll shoot in Bombay. That took the whole lockdown.
Yeah.
That 1 day shoot, even it was with Manuji himself.
All right.
So, and he had to grow a beard and everything for that. Thankfully, nothing happened on our set because first of all, we were staying in a hotel in Bhavali, you know, which is near Nainital, and all the crew was staying together. But post we came to Bombay, that same area had so many numbers because Uttarakhand kind of celebrated Kumbh in Haridwar. So post that there was a big spike in Uttarakhand. During this, right now I'm shooting this Andekhi season 2, and so this time I strictly told my production house that I won't be taking any crew who is not vaccinated. So all my crew is vaccinated right now, and we take precautions. Whatever is important on set. So there is a separate crew which has come for COVID management. You know,
All right.
and that is one thing which we have done. I still feel grateful that it did not happen while we were in Uttarakhand. Otherwise, it would have been catastrophic.
So would you like to share your upcoming projects with us?
The most recent and announced is Andekhi season 2 that I'm shooting right now.
All
You
right.
know, so I am in Manali right now and in my hotel room, and I just came from shooting and having this interview. So yeah, I'm almost done with half of my schedule in Manali, and I'll be finishing my shoot in next 15 days. And then I'll be shooting some more days in Bombay, and then hopefully in next 6 months you will see the show.
तो कास्ट के बारे में कुछ बताएंगे अनदेखी की? अनदेखी 2.
अंदेखी 2 की कास्ट तो वही है जो पिछली बार थी, लेकिन हम लोगों ने बहुत कुछ प्रॉमिस किया था फर्स्ट सीजन में, तो इस बार ड्रामा बहुत बड़ा हो गया है. So
Okay.
because there is a lot of revenge which is pending, that revenge of Teji, revenge of Koyal, and so ये सारी चीजें आएंगी. तो there is a big drama happening in second season. There are a couple of new characters who are also being introduced, 2 or 3 characters who also making the stake higher and higher. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm little bit nervous with Candy right now because something I have tried which I've not tried before. So I hope people get it. I have tried to make it as accessible and as massy as possible. But yeah, the kind of response I have gotten on trailer, you know, on every material of promotion, it's overwhelming.
Yes, we hope it will be a great success. A last message for the audience and the viewers of our channel.
Yeah, please watch Candy. It's coming on 8 on Woot Select, and it is an exciting show, and it's not a show which you have seen before. It has got a lot of novelty in a story or cast or, you know, any thematic, or even in web section you would have not seen anything like this before, and I'm very excited to showcase Candy to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. It was a very great conversation with you, and I am very pleased.
Thank you so much, Archie. Thank you.
Well, I hope आपको हमारी ये conversation पसंद आई होगी. Thank you for watching मेरे यानी कि अर्शी सिद्दीकी के साथ. Also अपने पसंदीदा कलाकारों और सितारों से जुड़ी हर जानकारी और अपडेट पाने के लिए बने रहें टेली चक्कर के साथ.
Know all about the Telly world by subscribing to Telly Chakka's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.